Yeah, here we are going to do 0580 12 February March 2025 and non-calculator paper mathematics core 1. Okay, let's go for the first question. Non-calculator paper, we are not allowed to use calculator. Okay, so first write the number 20,000 in numbers, in figures. Okay, so 20, then 1000. Okay, next write 0.07 as a percentage. So we know percentage, any number divided by 100 is going to be a percentage. So this one we can write as 7 by 100 because two decimal place. So we write 7%. As of fractions same, 7 by 100. Okay, so next the standard form one decimal place, so 0.07. So the decimal part has to move two places here, so it's going to be 7.0 times 10 power negative 2. Okay, so 7.0 times 10 power negative 2. Okay, next write down all the factors of 18. So 18's factor, first 1, then we can divide by 2 times table, we can divide by 3 times table, then 4, 5. It's not possible, then 6, then 9 times table, and 18 times table. That's it. So we write the answer 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. Okay, so the next, find the value of 10 cube. 10 cube is 10 times 10 times 10, which is going to be 1000. Okay, next is cube root of 27. So 27 we can write like 3 and 9. I'm factorizing 3 and 3. So I can write as 3 cube. So cube root of 3 cube. So cube and cube root is gone. So the answer is going to be 3. Okay. Next question, 7 power 0. Any number, the exponent going to be 0, the answer is 1. Okay, so the next, on the diagram, draw all the lines of symmetry. So symmetry, like when we draw, so it should be a mirror image. So first a symmetry line, and this is the second symmetry line. So that's the answer. It should be in straight line. You have to use a ruler. Okay. So next, shade on the square so that the diagram has rotational symmetry of order 2. Okay, so when we rotate 2 times, we have to get the same shape. So which is here is shaded, so here must be shaded. So when we rotate 2 times, like you'll get the same figure again. Okay, so next, find the value of reciprocal of 1, 0, 0.25. So as a reciprocal, we have to break upside down, which is here already 1 is there, so we'll write upside down 0.25. So I'll make a number. I'll remove the decimal. So I need to multiply 100. I need to multiply 100 here. So we'll get 100 by 25, which is, answer is 4 over 1. The answer is going to be 4. Okay, so the next one, work out in this value. Okay, so negative 3 times negative 6 times negative 3 plus 7 times 2. So when we multiply, we'll get negative times negative is going to be positive 18 plus, when we multiply 7 times 2, which is we are using BIDMAS rule. Okay, so 18 plus 14, so 20, 30, 32. 32 is the answer here. Okay, the next one, write these numbers in order starting with the smallest. Okay, first we'll change everything in decimal, so it'll be easy for us. So 34% is 34 by 100, which is 0.34. Next pi value we know, which is 3.14, and 1 by 3, when we make it decimal, we'll get 0.33. Next one is just 3, next one is like a 0.3. Okay, so here we'll go for the order. The first one going to be the least one is here 0.3, which is 3 by 10. So first I'll write 3 by 10. Next, the highest one is 0.33, which is 1 by 3. The next highest one is which one? Yeah, here 0.34, which is 34%. The next higher one is going to be 3, so we'll write as 3. Next is 3.14, so which is going to be the pi. Okay, so the next one, a film start as 1935. The film last for 70 minutes. So work out the time the film finishing time. So starting with 1935, so 70 minutes. 70 minutes, as we know, 1 hour 10 minutes. Okay, so which is going to be 20:45. The film went at 20:45. Okay, the next one, the shape is drawn on the grid. Find the area of the shape. So the shape is trapezium. Trapezium area of trapezium, okay, equal to the parallel side. So we'll write a plus b by 2 times height. So which is equal to, so first parallel side is going to be here, the length is 3, and the second parallel is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So plus 7 by 2 times the height. The height is going to be here 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So I'll reduce it. This is 2, then 7 plus 3, 10 times 2, which is equal to 20. The answer is 20 centimeters square. Next, on the grid, shade 50% of the shape. So 50%. Okay, just make it a half. So 1, 2, 3, 3 times 4, 12. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There are 22 boxes, so we have to shade at least 11. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, sorry, 20 boxes. So we need to shade like a 10 boxes. So yeah. Mm. So I'll change the color. Okay, 10 boxes we go for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we shaded like 10 boxes. The rest will count like green here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just make it half 10. So rest 10 boxes are there. So I shaded like 50% of the shape. Okay, the next one going to be work out 1.95 times 2.04. So just here 195 times 204 is going to be 39780. So we'll get this way. So here two decimals, so we are putting 2 decimal point here. That's it. Here how many decimal point? 2 plus 2, 4. So we need to go for 4 decimal points, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. 3.9780. Okay, so let's go for the next one. Okay, the next one, so just we are dividing like 3 9, so we'll get 195 is the answer here. So Yeah, here one decimal, so exactly the same number will get the answer 19.5. The thing is 397.8 divided by 20.4. This one decimal place obviously is going to be same, so the 19.5 is going to be the answer here. Okay, so the next part. Okay, so there is a sample is given 17 square minus 13 square. We need to do this way, 17 plus 3 and 17 minus 13. So we got the answer. So we are going to do the same pattern, 29 square minus 21 square. So we write 29 plus 21 times 21, 29 minus 21. So which is here 40, 50 here times here is 8. So when we multiply 50 times 8, so 40, then add a 0, 400. The answer is going to be 400. Okay, so the next question. The next question, in a part all the length of the centimeter. So first work out the volume of the prism. So first what I'll do now, I'll cut like this figure. So now we are going to find only this is yeah. So here we are going to find only this figure volume. So we'll get a cuboid. So first cross section area of the cross, this is called a cross section. So first we find out the area of this. So area, this length I know 13, so this is going to be, so we can find out from here until here is a 13 length, the rest going to be 4. So 4 times 13, so 4 times 13. Okay, so we'll get a area times this length, which is going to be 100 is a volume. So 4 times 13 is going to be 52 times 100, which is 5200 for the first part. Now I'll erase this. Okay, I'll go for the second part now. Second part only we are going to find this. Okay, here what is the cross section area? 17 times this length going to be, yeah, say there is 17, so 14. Okay, so 17 times 4, and the length is going to be 100 still, which is 17 times 4, 68. 40, then 20 area, 68 times 100, which is going to be 6800. Then we should add up this 5200 and 6800, which is 000 11 and 12. The answer is 1 2 zeros 12,000 centimeter cube. Okay, so the next question. Yeah, the diagram is given as a triangular prism. Complete the statement. Here some values were given, so is everything given in the figure itself. Okay, the prism has how many faces? So down one face, here two faces, this and that other side, total 3, then 2 cross section, 3 plus 2, 5 faces. And edges, how many lines are there? Which is this side 3, other side 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus, yeah, 4, 5, 6 plus 3, 9. So 9 edges. Now calculate 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 edges are there, 9 lines. Show that the length of BC is 5 centimeter. Length of BC. Okay, so I'll clear the figure. Yeah, we'll draw we need to show this length is going to be 5. So I'm going to take only this triangle, which is, so I'll draw the triangle here. So it's going to be a right angle triangle because the height is always 90 degree. So this is going to be 3 because the entire length is 6. So this is going to be because isosceles triangle. Here is isosceles strike is given. So here is 4. Okay, now I'll use Pythagoras. This is B, this is C. BC square, because hypotenuse square equal to 4 square plus 3 square. So BC square equal to 16 plus 9. So BC equal to square root of 16 plus 9, which is 25. So BC equal to 5, that we need to prove. So BC is 5. So we proved. Okay, so next complete the net of the prism. So this is the prism. So down one is a square unit, all the sides are 6 6 6. Okay, now we found out this is like only 5 units. This is a 5 units. Okay, here, and yeah, I'll clear the screen, so it'll be okay. This is going to be 5 units, and here's a 6 units. Okay, yeah, 5 units, and the height is going to be 4. Okay, here is 5, the length is going to be 4. Okay, so first I draw the cross section. The length is going to be 4. 1 2 3 4. So I draw, yes, the cross section going to be here, and here also 1 2 3 4, and it's here. So the cross section I draw. Okay, so the next part, yeah, here is a 6, and this is the 5. The length is going to be 5 units. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 5. 1 2 3 4 5. So first here, okay, okay, this is the first one. Again there is one more here. 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, so yes, this is the answer, but you have to use a ruler. Okay, so we need to draw the proper diagram. Okay, so yeah, this is the answer. Okay, next question. The diagram is given, so here db equal to, so it's given equal to. Okay, so write down the mathematical name of the triangle bcd. So if all sides are equal, so we'll say equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. Okay, so the next one, so the previous question is 5. Okay, okay, it's correct. Okay, next question, work out the value of y. So here, okay, so in equilateral triangle, all the angle is going to be 60 60 60. Okay, so this one, this is a straight line, so both angles together is 180 degrees. So what we calculate, y plus 60 equal to 180 degree, y equal to 180 degree minus 60, y equal to now 120 degree. So the answer going to be 120 degree. So the reason, first reason going to be angle in an equilateral triangle, angle are equal, which is 60 degree each. Okay, so second rule we used is like a straight line. So angle, um yeah, angle in straight line add to 180 degree. Okay, so we use both the rules. Okay, the next question going to be is the scatter diagram. So Jill records the temperature and the number of people on a beach for each of 10 days. The result are shown in the scatter diagram. What type of correlation shown this term is a positive correlation. This keep raising, so we'll write as a positive correlation. So just write positive. Okay, so describe the relation between the temperature and the number of people on the beach. Yes, when the number of people increase, the temperature also increase. Just you need to write that. The the higher the temperature, uh, the higher the number of people. The higher the temperature, the higher the number of people. So when the people increase, the temperature also is increased. Okay, next question 17. There is a straight line, so we need to find the line equation of this line. So line equation y equal to mx plus c. The c is going to be the y-intercept point because the line is crossing at 3. So first we'll write y equal to mx plus 3. We can write instead of 3, instead of c we can put 3 because the line is passing through the y-axis on 3. So this is a y-intercept point we call it. Next we need to find the gradient, so I'm getting points. This is 1 point, then exactly divide, like here is 1 point. Okay, so m equal to change of y over change of x. So first I go for change of y, which is 2, and change of x is going to be 4. So 2 divided by 4, the m is going to be 1 by 2. So the gradient is 1 by 2. So y equal to 1 by 2x plus 3. That's our required equation. So we write here 1 by 2x plus 3. Okay, so the next question, the line L crosses the x axis at P. Okay, fine. X axis means the y axis must be 0. So just put the given equation y equal to 0. So I'll write the equation y equal to 1 by 2x plus 3. Then we put y equal to 0 because x-axis, when you find the crossing in the x-axis, we need to put y equal to 0. So when you put y equal to 0, equal to 1 by 2x plus 3. So we'll solve x. When we bring this 3 other side is negative 3 equal to 1 by 2x. So next one, the 2 goes here, negative 6 equal to x. So we got negative 6 in x and 0 in y. That's the answer. Okay, the next question, completing the table. So the equation is given y equal to 12 by x. So when we put x equal to negative 6, which is yeah, so 12 divided by negative 6. So 12 divided by negative 6, answer is negative 12. Just reduce it, which is 2. So we'll get negative 2. The next, when you put negative 3, we'll get negative 4. Next, when you put negative 1, we'll get negative 12. Next, when you put 1, you'll get 12. When you put x equal to 3, we'll get 4. Then we put x equal to 6, we'll get it 2. Okay, we completed. So next one, they are saying to plot all the points on the graph, on the grid. First is negative 6 and negative 2. So x-axis negative 6, y-axis negative 2. So it's going to be here. Next, negative 4 and negative 3. Negative 4 is x-axis and negative 3, it's here. Next, negative 3, negative 4, negative 3 and negative 4 is here. Next, negative 2 and negative 6 is going to be here. Next, negative 1, negative 12, negative 1 and negative 12. Negative 1 and negative 12 is going to be here. Okay, so the next point 1 comma 12, so it's going to be positive way here. 1 comma 12 is going to be here. Next is 2 comma 6, 2 and 6, 2 and 6. Next to 3 comma 4, 3 and 4 here. Next 4 comma 3, 4 and 3 here. Next is 6 comma 2, 6 and 2 here. So just we draw a curve. So I'll change the color. Okay, so you need to draw the proper curve, so it's not going to be, yes. Okay, same way we need to connect here as well. So yeah, just to freehand draw. Okay, this is the inverse graph. Okay, next on the grid draw y equal to -9. So y equal to negative 9 is parallel to x-axis. -9 is going to be here. Just I draw a line on here. Okay, so just, okay, should you have to use a ruler and get the, so this is the line y equal to -9. Okay, so next one, use your graph to solve 12 by x is -9. So y is -9, we already put it, so just check where's the intercept point. The intercept point is here, so check the x value. So the x value is going to be, it's like approximate -1.2. So -1.2, just check the x-axis where the point. So I'll take approximate is here, so 1.2. Okay, so the next question, question 19. N is an odd number. Write down the values of, it satisfies the 7. 7 is not included, so we'll write 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 is included because equal to sign is there. Okay, but the question is only odd numbers we need to pick. So all the even numbers we will remove it. So the answer is going to be 9, 11, 13 and 15 is the answer. Okay, so next, okay, the B question, so there is some line is given, so Pip thinks -1 less than x less than 8 in the inequality number line, but complete the statement. Pip inequality is not correct because the -1, -1 and 8 is included. That means we should write -1 less than or equal to, the equal to sign should be there, x and less than or equal to 8. That would be the correct answer. Next, the question 20, the height meters of the building 635 meter, correct nearest meter. So this is like upper bound and lower bound. 635, so it's a rounded number, so we'll add 0.5 up and 0.5 down. So when we add up 0.5, so the upper bound is going to be 635.5. when you remove 0.5, so it's going to be 634.5. So that's it, 634.5 to 635.5 is the upper bound and lower bound. Okay, so question number 21 now. X equal to 1 by 3 w square p. So here we need to substitute some value. So x equal to 1 by 3, the w is going to be 5 square times 6. So we can reduce this 3 and 6 is going to be 2. 5 square is 25. 25 times 5, 25 times 2 is going to be 50. Here next, make a subject of p. So I'll rewrite the equation 1 by 3 w square p. Okay, so p is a subject. I'll push this 3 here. So 3 times x equal to w square p. Now I'll bring the w square to this side. So I'll get 3x over w square equal to p. The answer is p equal to 3x over w square. So I wrote just w2, so that's wrong. So we should write w square proper, w square. That also small w, we cannot put like caps ones. So I'll remove that. Okay, so the next question, work out 1 7 by 15 minus 4 by 5. So first we'll change to improper fraction. 15 times 1 is, so 1 7 over 15 minus 4 over 5. So first 15 times 1, 15 plus 7, 22. So 22 over 15 minus 4 over 5. So make a denominator same. So I need to multiply a 3 here. So now 22 by 15 minus 12 by 15. Now denominator is same. So 22 minus 12 over 15, which is going to be 10 over 15. So I'll go for reduce. So I need to divide by 3 here. Sorry, I need to divide it by 5 times table, so divided by a 5 and divided by a 5, which is 2 by 3. The answer is 2 by 3. Okay, next question 23. 23 is going to be, yeah, Semi buys 2 batteries. The probability that a battery is fault, which is 1 over 10. So if other side, because total is 10, so the other one is not fault, is 9 over 10. Because a denominator 10, the numerator we have to make it 10. See, already 1 is there, the rest going to be here. Same thing, second battery. Second battery fault, that is 1 over 10. Here is 9 over 10. Here also fault is 1 over 10, and then not fault is 9 over 10. Okay, complete the diagram that we done. The probability that my buys 2 fault batteries. Now you go to tree diagram, 2 fault. So fault and fault. Oh, first one fault and second one also fault. Both are fault. So and that means multiply 1 by. So I will write here 1 by 10 times 1 by 10, so which is 1 by 100. So the answer is going to be 1 by 100. That's a probability. Next, a shop sells 300 batteries in 1 month. Work out the expected number of fault batteries in the shops. So we know the probability fault is 1 by 10 times there are 300 batteries. Sorry, 3000 batteries. So this cut 1 0. So just divided by 10. So rest is going to be 300 batteries. Okay, next question 24. A circle has a radius is 7 and a square has the side is x. The circumference of the circle is same the perimeter of the square. Circumference of the circle formula 2 pi r. So here radius is given, so which is 2 times pi times, instead of r I can put 7, that equal to the perimeter of the square. Perimeter of the square 4 times the side is given x, so 4 times x. Okay, so find the value of x as a question in terms of pi. So the new here we'll get 14 pi equal to 4x, which is, yeah, so I'll bring this 4 this side. So 14 pi over 4 equal to x. So 14 pi over 4, yeah, x equal to, I'll go for reduced because 2 times table. So 7 times 2 is 14 and 2 times 2, which is 7 by 2 pi. 7 by 2, when we make it decimal, just make it half of 7, which is 3.5. Whether you can leave the answer this or you can leave the answer this, anything is correct. So I'll leave as a decimal 3.5. Okay, next question number 25. There is two triangles given, both are ABC is mathematically similar, both are similar is given. So here scale factor is the important one. So first to find out the scale factor, so this side is given, so down and down. So scale factor equal to longest, the triangle side is 10 over this, the smallest triangle is 5, so which is 10 divided by 5 2. So we got the scale factor. So when we small side, when we multiply by 2, we'll get the longer side. So now we need to show that QR equal to 14. So QR equal to scale factor times 7. So scale factor is 2 times BC because same sides. Okay, 2 times BC is going to be 7, which is 14. Yeah, we proved QR equal to 14. Yeah, so that only we need to show, we showed that. Okay, the next question, question number 26. I solve simultaneous equation. So simultaneous equation, at least any one of the term, we have to make it equal. So I'm going to make this w, I'm going to make equal. So the first equation I multiply with the 2, and the second equation I multiply with the 3. So I'm going to w the same. So I'll multiply 2 in the first equation. So entire thing we have to multiply 8t minus 6w equal to 22. Next, second equation, I'll multiply a 3, so 18t plus 6w equal to negative 9. So I multiply a 3 entire thing. Now I'm adding both the equations, the 6w and 6 both become 0, because negative 6w plus positive 6w becomes 0. 18 plus 8, which is 26t equal to, so just take away 9 from 22, 2 then 7, which is going to be 13. So t equal to 13 by 26. So t equal to the 13 times table. When we reduce it, we'll get like 1 by 2. So t equal to, we can write 0.5. So t equal to 0.5. This value, just substitute any one of the equation. I'll choose the first equation. 4 times the t value, that is 0.5 minus 3w equal to 11. So 4 times 0.5, we'll get the answer is 2, because 5 times 4 is 20, then one decimal place from right side, so 22 minus 3w equal to 11. So I'll push this to other side, negative 3w equal to 11 minus 2. So what I'll get, negative 3w equal to 9. So w, okay, I'll push this negative to other side, 3w equal to negative 9, because I multiply a minus both the sides. So now I divide a 3 to both the sides, which is w equal to minus 9 divided by 3, which is equal to negative 3. So the answer going to be w equal to negative 3. Okay, so yeah, that's it, finished. Okay.